Have you ever wondered why some older men develop a strong, unpleasant smell, even when they're sure they're clean? It's not something we like to talk about, but it's a reality that many men face as they age. And here's the thing, it's not your fault. As we get older, our bodies change. Our skin holds onto odors longer. Our metabolism slows down, and the habits that worked just fine in our 40s or 50s often stop being enough in our 70s or 80s. But here's the truth. This isn't just about hygiene. It's about dignity. It's about confidence. And it's about the quiet pride of knowing you present your best self every day. Because when you feel fresh and clean, you carry yourself differently. You walk taller, you smile more, and you engage with people without hesitation. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 bathroom habits that could be the hidden reason behind that unwanted odor. More importantly, I'll show you simple, practical changes you can make starting today to feel fresher, cleaner, and more confident in your daily life. Stick with me until the end, because the last tip might completely change how you think about your routine. Let's begin with number 1, skipping proper wipe technique. Here's a truth most people don't talk about. One of the most common reasons older men struggle with body odor isn't sweat or skipping showers. It's something far simpler, and honestly, something no one likes to discuss: improper wiping after using the bathroom. Now, I know this topic can feel uncomfortable, but avoiding it doesn't make the problem go away. As we age, things change. Stiff joints, reduced mobility, and arthritis make it harder to twist, bend, or reach as easily as we once could. And without realizing it, many men leave behind tiny traces that build up over time. Those small amounts, invisible to the eye, can lead to lingering odors that cling to clothing, bedding, and even the chair you sit in every day. And here's where it gets even trickier. Your sense of smell naturally dulls with age. What that means is, you might think everything is fine while the people around you notice something different. They won't always say anything, but you may notice subtle changes. Friends keeping their distance, family members opening windows, or a quiet discomfort in the room. The fix, thankfully, is simple and dignified. Swap dry toilet paper for moist wipes, unscented, gentle ones designed for sensitive skin. Or if you want an upgrade, consider a bidet attachment. They're inexpensive, easy to install, and provide a much more thorough, comfortable clean. And if mobility is an issue, there are long-handled personal hygiene tools designed specifically to help you reach without straining. This isn't about weakness, it's about wisdom. Taking that extra step ensures you feel fresh, confident, and comfortable every single day. Think of it like this. When you know you're clean, you stand taller, smile more, and move through the world with quiet confidence. And trust me, people notice that confidence long before they notice anything else. Number 2, infrequent underwear changes. Let's talk about something that many older men don't realize is quietly affecting how they smell. And, more importantly, how they feel. Not changing underwear often enough. Now, I know this might feel like a small thing, especially if you're retired or spending most of your time at home. But here's the truth. Wearing the same pair of underwear for 2 or even 3 days in a row creates the perfect environment for odor to build up. Why? As we age, our bodies change. We sweat differently. Our skin sheds more oils and dead cells. And for many men, minor urine leakage, often so slight you barely notice, becomes more common with age, or certain medications. That combination soaks into the fabric, and before long that odor starts to cling, not just to your clothes, but to your chair, your bedding, and the air around you. And if your underwear is older, thick, stretched out cotton that doesn't breathe, the problem only gets worse. The fabric traps moisture and heat, creating a warm, damp space where bacteria thrive. Even if you think you haven't been active or didn't sweat today, odor builds quietly, layer by layer, until you're the last one to notice. The good news? The fix is simple. Start by changing your underwear every single day, even if you don't leave the house. No exceptions. And while you're at it, consider upgrading to moisture-wicking, breathable fabrics. These newer materials keep air flowing, stay drier, and feel far more comfortable on your skin. Take Michael, a 74-year-old from Texas. For years, he thought wearing the same pair for 2 days wasn't a big deal. But after switching to daily changes and investing in high-quality breathable briefs, he says he feels fresher, more confident, and even notices people interacting with him differently. Warmer, more comfortable, more at ease. Clean underwear isn't just about hygiene. It's about dignity. It's a small, simple habit that sends a powerful message to yourself and to everyone around you, that you still care, that you still respect yourself, and that you're taking charge of your well-being. Number 3. Neglecting bathroom ventilation. Here's something many older men overlook. Your bathroom air could be silently making you smell less fresh, even right after you've showered. Poor ventilation creates stale, damp air that clings to your skin, your clothes, and even your towels. And over time, that dampness becomes the perfect breeding ground for mildew and bacteria, the real culprits behind that musty, old smell that's hard to ignore. Think about it. Every time you take a hot shower, the room fills with steam. If that steam doesn't escape, it settles into everything. Your bath mats, your towels, even the shirt you hung up on the back of the door. Then, when you dry off with that towel you left hanging in a damp room for days, you're unknowingly transferring that musty odor right back onto your clean skin. And here's the kicker. Once that smell clings to you and your clothes, no amount of deodorant or cologne will truly cover it. Take Edward, a 77-year-old from Florida. He kept his bathroom window shut because of the humidity outside and never used the exhaust fan. Over time, his towels always smelled a little off, and he couldn't figure out why people seemed to step back during conversations. It wasn't until his granddaughter gently suggested improving the bathroom airflow that things changed. Edward started using the exhaust fan for 20 minutes after every shower and made sure his towels dried completely between uses. Within a week, he felt fresher, and even his family noticed the difference. The fix is simple but powerful. Turn on the exhaust fan during and after your shower. Let it run for 15 to 20 minutes. If you don't have a fan, crack the window or leave the door open to let fresh air circulate. Hang towels where they can dry completely and replace bath mats regularly. You'd be surprised how much odor they can hold. Fresh, dry air isn't just about eliminating odors. It makes you feel lighter, cleaner, and more confident. And that confidence shows. When your bathroom feels fresh, you do too, ready to face the world with quiet dignity and a clear mind. Number 4. Skipping or using the wrong deodorant. Here's a truth that many men don't want to hear. Body odor changes as you age. And surprisingly, it's not always because you're skipping showers or sweating more. What's really happening is that your body chemistry shifts. Your natural oils change. The balance of bacteria on your skin adjusts, and together, they create a different, often stronger scent. But here's the problem. Many men, especially after retirement, simply stop using deodorant. Maybe you're thinking, I don't sweat like I used to, so why bother? Or maybe you've been reaching for the same brand you used in your 30s, not realizing that what worked decades ago might not work for you now. I've seen this countless times. Take Henry, a 78-year-old from Texas. For years, Henry prided himself on being low maintenance. He'd shower in the morning, skip deodorant, and think that was enough. But as time went by, his daughter quietly mentioned that when she visited, she noticed a faint, stale odor lingering in the room, even though everything else was spotless. It wasn't hygiene, it was simply the absence of that one small but crucial step. Another common mistake is confusing deodorant with antiperspirant. Deodorant masks and neutralizes odor, while antiperspirant helps reduce sweating. Some products do both, but not all. And switching to natural or aluminum-free options is fine if they actually work for you. But many aren't strong enough for the changes that come with aging skin. The fix is simple. Find a high-quality antiperspirant deodorant combo that matches your needs today, not 20 years ago. Apply it consistently, even if you're staying home. You'll not only smell fresher, but you'll also carry yourself with more confidence, and people will notice. Freshness isn't just about how you smell, It's about how you feel. When you know you're clean and well-groomed, you walk taller, smile easier, and interact with the world with quiet assurance. And that, gentlemen, is something no one ever outgrows. Golden habit number 5. Stop masking, start cleaning. Here's a hard truth, gentlemen. Air fresheners are not the solution. Spraying a burst of lemon or pine around your bathroom or bedroom might make you feel like things are fresh, but in reality, you're just covering up the problem. Over time, those artificial scents mix with the underlying odor, creating a stale combination that clings to your clothes, towels, and even your skin. That isn't cleanliness, it's just a mask. Take Edward, a 78-year-old from Texas. He's sharp, well-dressed, and takes pride in keeping his home clean. But every time his daughter visited, she noticed a faint mix of citrus and mildew hanging in the air. Edward never realized that a small leak near the toilet and a lack of proper ventilation were causing the damp smell to build up. Instead of fixing the root of the issue, he kept spraying air fresheners several times a day, believing it was enough. The fix is simple. Clean first, then add a light scent if you want. Start by tackling moisture. Turn on the exhaust fan every time you shower and let it run for at least 15-20 minutes after. No fan? Crack the window. Then, check for leaks and clean your toilet. Not just the bowl, but under the rim, around the base, and the seat hinges. Wash and thoroughly dry towels, replace old bath mats, and wipe down high-touch surfaces regularly. Once your bathroom is truly clean and dry, you can add a subtle, natural touch, like leaving a small bowl of baking soda in the corner or using a drop or two of essential oils. Clean air doesn't need to shout. A genuinely clean bathroom doesn't just make your space smell fresh, it reflects pride, dignity, and respect. Because nothing gives you that quiet confidence like stepping into a space that's truly cared for, not just covered up. Here's what I want you to remember. Addressing odor is never about shame. It's about self-respect, dignity, and pride in how you care for yourself every single day. The truth is, these 5 small bathroom habit changes we've talked about aren't just about smelling better. They're about transforming how you feel in your own skin and how the world responds to you. Think about it. When you know you're fresh, you stand taller. You look people in the eye. You smile more. And people notice that quiet confidence long before they notice anything else. Start small. You don't need to change everything at once. Maybe tomorrow you commit to changing into a clean pair of underwear every morning, or you finally take 5 minutes to run that exhaust fan after a shower. Even one change, one small, consistent step, can create a ripple effect in your daily life. Self-care is a choice you make every day. It's the quiet way of saying, I still care, I still matter. And the beautiful part is, it's never too late to start. Whether you're 65, 75, or well into your 80s, your effort, your pride, and your presence still carry weight. So which habit will you start with today? Let us know in the comments. Your story might be exactly what another man needs to hear. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use this reminder. Because everyone deserves to feel clean, confident, and respected at every age.